Today we'll learn about how to build an API using Fast API module using Python programming. Okay, so let's start. Before we start, I have to introduce about API. What is API? Let's clear about it. The API is application programming interface. It's a working on a interface so the developer can access the information using the API, right? Let's suppose the developer access to the YouTube information, right? How they can access it? They have to build the YouTube application like YouTube title generator, yeah, YouTube video data analysis, right? So what they have to do? They have to go and find the YouTube API, right? YouTube official API and use it, right? To collect the information about YouTube database, right? So we have cleared it, right? Now we have to see that how we can build API on our own and monetize it on Rapid API platform, right? By publishing our API. So let's go. We will use Python to build it, right? First we will write the code from Fast API import Fast API. Before you write this code, make sure you have to run this code on cell, right? If you use desktop, you can run it on terminal, right? So let's we have to run that. First you have to install pip, install the fast API module, right? Fast API, okay? You have to install it. Okay, you got to see that requirement is already satisfied. Second is we have to install that ubicon, right? Pip install, the syntax is pip install ubicon, right? Let's install it. It's also installed, right? So you have to you have seen that requirement already satisfied, it's shown. What we'll do now, you have to install the requests library, okay? Pip install, if you have not, right? Install requests, okay? It's also installed, right? So let's go on our Python interface. So it's our main.py file. So what we have to run in our Python interface? So let's first is that from fast API import fast API. What is it? From fast API main, it's a the module we've just installed it, right? And import is we have to import fast API modules from the fast API library, right? So we will use the fast API as a server to create our API, own API. So the request will be goes to this server, right? Fast API, and the data will be accessed, right? Input requests, right? Then app is equal to fast API. It's a function. App is equal to fast API. It's the at the rate app dot get endpoint slash. So we can put here the endpoint. Let's our endpoint will be YouTube data. This API, what we will do, this API will help the YouTube developer to find the information about YouTube, right? Then df data define the function, right? Df data return id1. What is this? This is the data you have provided, data set you have provided in JSON format, right? In JSON format, you have collected data and having a CSV file, and then input it on JSON format, right? You can see the bracket, and so we got our API has already been built. So let's run it. No, notice you have not seen any data. So let's go our cell where we will run it. The command, following command, ubicon our then space, ubicon space, it's our main.py file. So you will write main, okay, app. What is the app? App is, we have created the function, right? App is equal to FastAPI, right? We set it. So app space reload, then run it. You have seen that ubicon already running on this URL. You got a URL, it can be accessed on the web, but unfortunately it can't be accessed on the Android device or any other phone, but we have to use desktop computer, right? In the next video we can cover up this uh, process, how we can run this API through this URL, uh, so this local server. So you got clear it, you got the idea. Okay, in the next video we will see.